Thank you for watching Zen Mommy. That I didn't do that right. But I appreciate you guys joining my channel today. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe and the bell button will notify you of my next video. And today I want to talk about the lack vibration. You know, how to manifest money, how to remove the lack vibration block, and how to get out of that vibration, and how to notice when you're in that vibration. So first off, it's noticing when you're in the vibration. Okay, so say like for me, I went through a whole journey trying to manifest money the past couple of years. I started this journey. I had a newborn, and I was I was trying to come up in my life and do better, financially. And then I wanted to start this Zen Mommy channel. And I noticed some things throughout this journey. When it comes to the lack vibration, so the lack vibration, it keeps your subconscious mind to thinking that we're in the lack vibration, and it wants to keep manifesting lack. So one thing that I did notice is I have some tips, basically, some tips. So one thing I began to notice is when I got into a relationship, when you get into a relationship and you begin to combine finances and stuff, I started to notice how worried I was getting about things that I really didn't need to be worried about. And it started to stand out. So I'm hoping if I point these things out to you today, you'll notice when you're doing it and you'll try to change that. Okay, so I remember I go grocery shopping, and I will shop, and I will look at prices carefully, and I will be like, and I will be thinking in my mind, oh, I don't know if I should spend that much. I should get the cheaper brand. Okay, so I started to think like, okay, I started to worry about, before I got to the cash register, how much was I spending? I didn't want to spend too much. So this worry was a lack vibration I was in. And I started to notice I've had this lack vibration all my life. I was always worried about how much I was spending, or how much I'm spending on organic food. So sometimes I don't choose to get the organic food. And I started to see, oh my God, that's the lack vibration. And then there would be things that I would want to get that really wasn't even that much, right? And I would be like, I would put it off, and I'll be like, oh, I know I need to get like some equipment for YouTube, for my channel. And then I would be like, oh, but that's a few $100s, or that's $50. I don't know if I should be spending that. That right there is the lack vibration. So I remember when me and Dorian moved into our condo, we had a deposit that we had to pay. And we had saved up. It happened really fast. So it was more than what we had saved up for the deposit. And so we were being careful the 2 weeks before the deposit was due as far as buying things. And then I really wanted some weed, some cannabis. So, it's illegal in California. And so it's a part I keep, I try to keep that as a part of my budget. And so, but this time I was like, honey, I'm just going to not get some cannabis for the next couple of weeks. And he was just like, you should get it. I'm like, nah, I'm too worried. I don't want to be like, I don't want to get the cannabis, right, and then be $90 short when we could have just had that $90, right? So that right there was the lack vibration. Okay, one thing that I learned with Dorian, I remember 2 weeks later had passed. If we had paid the deposit, I could finally get some weed, and I was just like, oh my God, I had wait that long. And then when I took it, I felt unease. I was like really tense that couple of weeks, and I was just like, oh, this is all I needed all along. And Dorian was like, see, he said, when you really need something, just get it. He's like, it's no use in waiting, because see, the universe works in a way where we he's talking about, what is the word he used, that the money circulates. All the money you get out, it comes back in. Well, that I already knew. I actually did a video on how like there's money has a flow of energy. So if you have rent, bills, and different things that are due, and let's just say you're getting tight and you want to skip a bill so that you can have money to do something else, right? Well, see, when you skip a payment due to somebody, you're blocking a flow of energy. So that energy is no longer like going into this flow. You have a block here. When that block gets here, then it messes up the flow of money coming into you, okay? So we realized at the time, by the end of the 2 weeks, that we had enough money all along for me to get the cannabis. And we had more money coming in. And so I started to see like, okay, you know what? He said, when it gets to the point where you're like, oh, I shouldn't get this, that's when you should get it now. Don't be an idiot. Try to be smart about it. I'm not saying go spend all of your money, but I'm just saying like if it's something that you need, don't be lazy. Don't be, what was the word? I'm sorry, my son is talking to me. If it's something that you need, hold on one second. Okay, sorry. Little interruption. I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I'm going to start right here. So one thing that we have, Dorian and I have this affirmation that we use. And he actually got this. So we had an ayahuasca journey several months ago. And he got a message from ayahuasca. And in that message, he told me, ayahuasca told me we will always have enough money. And so because he said that, and because I know that happened, I believe in the spirit and the plant medicine and communion with nature. So I believed it. And like when he said that she didn't have to tell me, all I needed was to know. Because now I know that, I always think that now. When it comes close where things look kind of tight, and I'll think, we'll always have enough money. We say that all the time. And literally, our finances have skyrocketed. I mean, we're not millionaires yet, but there's a big difference. Him and I, we came from, we had similar paths, grew up, in rural, urban communities and, was poverty, and it's always been like issues. And so one thing about coming together is we're really helping each other with the law of attraction and manifesting. And so he gets this, he got this promotion and this raise, and then he was sent away for training. And then the company gave him extra money. It just like every time I look up, there's another check coming. There's some type of money coming in now. And that's because we're always trying to put ourselves, and when I don't, there's times where, he said Dorian will make a big purchase, and in my mind I'll be like, ugh! Like inside I'm like, but then I'll be like, no, and I tell myself, no, calm down. We'll always have enough money, and it doesn't matter. Every time it happens, we always have more than enough, and so it's really like a subconscious. You have to change your subconscious mind frame when it comes to lack, and like sitting there like. You may not have enough money to buy everything in the store that day, right? But you have to, it's not about not having it, it's about not thinking it. It's not about, you'd be like, okay, if you're having a problem with money, manage it better, budget it better. So say we are on a budget and I want to spend $200 on groceries this week, right? So I take my budget of $200 and I try to stick within that budget. Right? But I'm not going to be so stickler into it. If I see something $10 more, and I really need it, then, well, I'm just going to get it. If we have the finances, I'm just going to get it. And so it's just really about training the mind to not think, God, I'm worried, or stress out when you see another bill come in. Okay. It's like, say you see another bill unexpected, like last week, we had a registration and transfer fees for $900 on the DMV. We was not planning on that. We was not expecting that. And at first I was worried that it wasn't going to be possible. And I had to let that go, and no, we'll always have enough money. And so, yeah, I wasn't like able to get, there was other things I wanted to get that wasn't as necessary as, of course, registration, but we cleared it and we had plenty of money left. And I was still able to go get cannabis, which to me, I make cannabis like the extra thing, but I'm getting out of that mind frame. And I know cannabis might not be it for you, or whatever it is you can't allow yourself to worry. Worrying gets you nowhere. And have you thought about all the times you probably worried how you was going to get rent or bills? I remember there was years that I used to every month, oh my God, what if I'm short? Then every month it always came through. So you have to focus on the positive, that even if something gets tripped up for some reason and you're short, for some reason, maybe the lack vibration came through for a second, all you need to do is be like, okay, I'm going to be fine. I'll always have enough money. Always expect money to come in. Always open up to the universe to receive whatever you desire, especially when it comes to money. And so it's really about like having faith, believing in yourself, because the universe will always make a way. So remember, you are the creator God of your reality. So as your thoughts create your experience. So if you begin to focus on negative stuff, the negative things will manifest in your life. But if you can stay focusing on positive, and let's just say you have a hard time trying to manifest money, you can't quite get out of that mind frame. When you think about it, you automatically worry, right? So the whole key to that is, say I lost my job and I need $500 for rent next month, right? And you start to think, oh my God, this is the problem. Oh my God, if I get late, I'm gonna get evicted. I'm gonna be homeless. Right there, vibration, 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 negativity sent to the universe. So the thing is, even though if it looks grim, okay, and if you think that I'm about to be, even if it looks grim, you have to have faith. And and if it does look grim, don't think about it. Okay, if it looks grim, focus on something else. Focus on anything that will put you in a positive vibration. Say you like painting artwork, or you like cooking or hiking, or you're in love with your spouse, and that's a high vibration. You want to focus on anything else. Like soon as you get that thought, try to dismiss it. Tell yourself, I will always have enough money, and try to get your mind frame. And it's all about the vibration. You don't necessarily have to be in the vibration, like thinking about the money the whole time. You put the wish out there. You put the law of attraction, your request out there, and then you stay off the thought of it, and you think about whatever else that lifts your spirits into a higher vibration. And I can guarantee you that higher vibration is going to align you to get everything you desire. It'll begin. So the thing is, the negative thoughts, it doesn't matter what it's about, it'll align you to a lower vibration, and in a lower vibration of manifestation. So when you have the more positive, high vibrational thoughts, is the goal, is to really like start working on thought management, and really understanding that this whole experience I'm creating it from right here and right here. This is all an outer reflection of what's inside me already. So getting out of the lack vibration, it starts within. It starts with little things like going to the grocery store and thinking, God, I don't have enough money to get this item. Or I don't know if I should buy this thing and I really need it. So if you really need it and you don't buy it, you're denying it. So you have to, just like what happened with the cannabis. There's some birdies up there. Maybe they want me to end now. As for example, like I was saying with the cannabis, how I waited all those weeks, and it turned out we always had enough money. More money came in. We had more time. And you just have to understand that you get out ahead of it, okay? Think positive. Think about what can be, the possibility of how good it can be. And then allow the magic to happen. All right. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.